gets taken down in an instant. It's just down to the very last guy of A1RG, which case Yangon Galacticos takes him out. No casualty, ladies and gentlemen. No casualties to the A1RG, and they have the 4 eliminations.
I love Rondo so much. That was so messy. These engagements are so messy. You can just tell that they're not quite used to the map yet because there's a lot of clumsiness and everything. Oh, Federalis, you got caught right there. But Kyurine is stationed outside. I think there's still a possibility that Bigatron by Vitality. No, absolutely not. Rizy and Federalis are down. They have gravestones are their names now. And unfortunately, BTR, they didn't manage to get those points that they need. And this is what I'm saying. Sometimes they get a lot of points. And especially in day number 1, the Rondo, they did so well. But right now, it looks like it's not looking good for them. But Kyurine and Bumblebee, I think they can get some more elimination points, but they're definitely not going to be as they can't match up to the teams, especially the full squad teams anymore, since they've lost Rizy and Federalis. So let's see what Nongshim Red Force will be doing about that. It looks like there will be some grenades coming in, but it's not gonna connect to either Kyurine and Bumblebee. So let's just wait and see what's gonna happen.
Oh. We do have to see what's going to happen, but a grenade goes over from Kyurine's side. Kyurine instantly gets a knockdown as well. It's a trade-off, back-to-back, ladies and gentlemen, once again. Situation is kind of going on both sides, both angles. Be very careful on what you're going to do, but Bigatron from the back angle.
Where their stats are. So, anyways, ESC, you know what? They lost 2 players to the side of APG.
I mean, right now, the situation is going good for them, but not for the other team. Arena, they're doing a really great job. 7 elimination, but VTR, Bigatron by Vitality, they're going to take that first position back from the DRX, as DRX is also in the game so far. 0 elimination. BTR wants to get some decent number of eliminations down upon on the enemy side, but East is going to push forward. Kyurine gets a knockdown. It's in the back line. The rest of the players of the team BTR closing in. Refus is pushing on. As a Refus pushes on, there was a grenade that made sure that the play. That was a very, very hard-hitting move. That was a surprise element of factor for the players. He did not know what hit them at that point, and right with this, we can see what's happening, what's going on by all of these players as Ease gets taken down. Refus is waiting for the opportunity that a Terbaru Messi pushes on, but I see Refus. I see the players of the Terbaru Messi throwing the grenades into the area. I see Bigatron by Vitality rushing on a third party in the back line, but Federalis, his own grenade is going to take down Bumblebee. This is not good. This is not good whatsoever. What are you doing, BTR?
Oh my gosh, that is the question. Now let's see how BTR will come out of this because it doesn't look very good for them. I believe it's just a Federalis and it's gonna be hard to go ahead and get those points after this.
Lloyd, Sleepy Hora gets taken down by Bloods as well. But not only just one team here, but 2 different teams. But Beanie, beautiful 1897, ladies and gentlemen. This guy is on its very toes, but instantly, that's Falak coming up. Falak.
Absolutely, and I think Horror Esports, I don't really like their location right now, but I don't think they have a choice either. They probably didn't rotate early enough, so they're kind of forced to stay in this area, but they're getting bombarded right now. All the while, Federalis finally gets caught.
Where's the side of Yatauta? So it's DRS that can see these guys, but BTR receiving that damage from the DRS. No way, no way, no way.
With their vehicles. So let's see who's gonna come out of this. All the while, Horror Esports is also getting some kills on their side. Oh my gosh, DRS takes down Federalis. I mean, that's a knock on the side of Federalis. So there's a lot of things going on all over the map. So we're just gonna watch Arena right now.
I mean, at this point, we are seeing a lot of casualties at a lot of different places. 4 thrives are going to have 1 elimination. BTR is going to lose another one of their players as Yangon Galacticos is throw a grenade at them. It's a nomination to their name. Yangon is finally going to get Rizy out of the match. Prestige is also being eliminated. And Bloods of 5 eliminations to the DRS. That's all I'm seeing right now with 4 men standing into the game. Alpha Gaming versus Terbaru. See, finally the shots connected East after all that first spray going into the very Oblivion. The second spray connected. Kent also gets eliminated. So BTR is out of the match as well on the hashtag number 9. Still Alpha Gaming. Oh my god. A1RG versus Alpha Gaming. And Alpha Gaming has taken that initial frags to their name.
Ooh, Alpha Gaming's on a roll. I mean, they did so well in the previous map and also the other map after that. And they're just racking P, giving the damage they need. Oh, they're all out in the open too. And East will go down. Zio still alive, top as well, but it's gonna be a little bit hard with only 2 players left on the side of Alpha Gaming.
Right now, there's a lot of fights going on. You can see onto the kill that screen that how many of those eliminations are happening. BTR are losing their players, 4 Thrives are losing their players. There's the tap fires going around from Skyhora side. That's gonna get a connection. That's gonna get a confirmation. And Skyhora as a solo player is still mitigating the areas towards his in those elimination number, but also with the survivability as 3 players are still into the match, as there's 3 players still surviving and playing the game. Now they have to move finally in the circle. Now they're outside of the circle, and there's a lot of damage that might occur, that might come into the play, so be very careful on what you're going to do. So far, it is okay shooting at BT from the top of the mountain. Oh my goodness! The fights that's about to occur. BTR receiving that damage from Bloods. Official Bloods has been doing a decent job into stopping this match. They know that it's really needed for these guys. It's really important for them, and to make any kind
A full squad, so it's gonna be easy for them to push forward. But then again, there's BTR at the distance. There's also DRX, basically the valedictorian and salutatorian of the tournament right now. They're gonna go against each other. This is gonna be really fun since we're down to 6 teams and 18 players left, and the Sage 6 circle is gonna close in real soon.
Oh yeah, the stage number 6 is gonna close real soon. It's only 15 more seconds before it closes up, and before it takes another leap of faith on all of these teams. As Bigatron right now is on our screen, you can see them taking the fight against the Bloods, but no connection so far. The sprays are not connecting. 4 Thrives on the other hand, taking the fight against the Team Secret. You can see the player, you can see even the horse. He is behind the horse, he's behind in the cover. IQ's there as well, finally getting into the water. Getting out of the water. Come on. It's a trade-off going around. Bloods taking the fight against the Team BTR. That's 1, that's 2, that's 3, that's all 4 of the BTRs down and dusted. Oh my goodness. Bloods official again for themselves. But aside from the fact that BTR is not pushing forward, DRX is finally going to get that 1 elimination. Okay, BTR is going to be responsible for that 1 elimination to their name.
Like Xerox and IQQ are in the same building rather, and T24 just a pretty good vantage point. But on the other hand, I don't know if they have the resources to go ahead and go really aggressive. But at this rate, well, 4 Thrives and Blues will have to move sooner or later. But here we have it. Bigatron by Vitality. Kureen needs that revive. They're on the red, and everyone else is still alive. So this is a really good sign for Bigatron by Vitality. Now that TRX is down to just 1 player, they have the chance to go ahead and get as much points as possible and get a head start against TRX. With that, Risey finally gets it started. Bumblebee gets the elimination, but on the other hand, Karina finally gets eliminated off.
Oh, they definitely did. That Bigatron by Vitality so far on your screen as Bumblebee is trying to get some elimination. Cyclone is there, getting a shotgun connected. 2 more bullets, 2 more bullets. You have to make a connection. Hydraulis is going forward, and at the same time, Cyclone closing in, getting that final.
For nonsense, because DRS and Nongshim, they're all a full squad and they're about to go against each other. Example falls first. TZ gets knocked down. Cyclone follows as well. Killer YT gets a TZ as well. There we have it. Looks like DRS might have the numbers of advantage right now. If they just finish off. Ooh, Nongshim Red Force almost got finished off, but XZY swoops in. there we have it. The 1 versus 1 Yata Uta falls, and DRS gets eliminated off the game. But all the while we were watching, Hura also got picked off. And it's not over just yet. Nongshim Red Force straight out of an engagement, and now DRX swoops in trying to get as much kills as possible. But Nongshim Red Force doing really well. They're up 8 eliminations already. But it's gonna be hard to go against DRX at this rate because they're already down to 2 players, one of them knocked down, and probably the resources are a bit lacking. But still, XZY trying to get as much kills as possible. But all the while, Team Secret also gets eliminated somewhere out there in the map. Let's see if XZY can get a pick off or 2 before ultimately falling to the hands of DRX. Because, well, numbers don't lie, and the numbers are stacked against him.
Oh yeah, the numbers are definitely stacked against him at this point, and his location is revealed. The grenade is definitely going to go, but before that happened, Nia from the top of that sniper tower.
Kinotrope out of the leaderboards. Now we're down to top 4. But Kinotrope did get a considerable amount of left in this final map. Big Papa versus Kyuri. Kyuri takes a lot of damage. Has to go back and go ahead and get that healing in because they're going up against DRX. And, well, DRX pretty much secured themselves as number 1. They definitely need the kills. Kyureen manages to heal up. Crawling on the ground. DRX out there. A lot of noise. Is Kyureen all alone? There's other players right behind Kyureen. So, BTR, they have a chance to go against DRX and get some kills, but I think they're having a hard time getting their footing right now, and it's definitely risky since this is an open field, and they're getting bombarded by the grenades of DRX. So let's just wait and see what happens, because these 2 teams, they're definitely out for blood. Kyureen taking some damage, and, well, let's just see what happens.
We do definitely have to see what's going to happen because it's the fight for number 1. Number 2, and anything is possible here. DRS Drake in the fight, but Bigatron BTR shooting at one point in time. The grenades are going against the team BTR. QXZZ, you can see him cook the grenade as well to go there toward the BTR, but the connections, that's what's going to matter the most. So far, it's not a single connection, but Annie, it is the top 4. BTR is kind of not looking good, so I think they're definitely gonna go into the back lines and maybe try for a different approach. But Messi, wait a second, they're coming. The third party versus the DRX, and that's 1 down of DRX. R8 has already 2 players down.
Yeah, finally. And we're 22 minutes in. Lots of things happening. R8 down to 1 healthy player and 1 knockdown player. DRX manages to revive their 1 here, and now they're back to a 4-man team. All the while, DRX finds AST's Delta. Ooh, Big Papa gets a lot of bullets in, but it's not going to be enough for a knock just yet. 4 teams. Ooh, there we have it. R8 Esports was in trouble, and now they got eliminated off. We're down to 3 teams. 12 players. Full squad versus full squad. Very fascinating last standoff. There is Tribe Embassy versus TRX versus Bigatron by Vitality. Oh, there we have it. Bumblebee gets a bullets in against TRX. Not enough, however. There we have it. RAZ needs that revive. Bumblebee throws a grenade. Ooh, actually gets Nia down.
Finally.
Oh, they have to go ahead and get that finisher. You should go ahead and get that finisher. And they do. Bumblebee gets 1 elimination in the bag, and that's a 4 for total in the side of Bigatron by Vitality. Now it's just 1 more person left in DRX. Big Papa is the last person standing.
Oh, he's the last guy remaining into the match. Big Papa receiving a grenade, a lot of damage. The player peeking up, but Rig getting taken down. The grenade comes over, and DRX out of the match. It is a 4 versus 4 right now. BTR versus Triber Messi, but I think BTR has came a little bit too late. As even if they manage to secure the winner in a chicken dinner, even if they do get that, the last time that we saw the difference between the number 1 and the number 2, it was around 25 points. And getting 10 points, winner, chicken dinner, that's still 20 points. You're still going to lack 5 points. So we can safely assume that DRX will definitely be our champions of the whole PMTG. And there we go. BTR coming in.
Whoa.
19 total points. Ladies and gentlemen, getting that winner, chicken dinner into the final match. Match number 6. The Wrangle, ladies and gentlemen. It is 18-15 out of